Hey YouTube, number three times a charm. Welcome to my office walkthrough. Just got it all set up kind of last night. A lot of things will change as I bring in more stuff. But yeah, so this is just a quick walkthrough. As you can see, that's the door. Don't let it hit you where the good Lord split you. As soon as you walk in, I'm going to turn the camera now and then basically be behind it for the rest of the video. Yay! So, old table, some chairs. They were my grandfather's. On the table, I just have some stuff I got to sort through still. Then a closet. It's got a fair amount of room for storing stuff. Once I get these out of here, these are in my storage locker and they need to go away. But I've got an old Dell here that doesn't work because one of the RAM slots is corrupted. Let's see, old dealer tag from when I used to work in Minnesota at a dealer. An old first-gen iPad with a broken screen or a bad screen digitizer thing. I've got all the parts. I've just been too lazy to put it together, which I may have to do now because no, I don't have to. And then yes, that was the Roush exhaust tip that came with my mufflers, which were the wrong mufflers. So I wound up spending a boatload of money to buy the right tips. I actually spent more on the tips than I did on the mufflers. So yeah, make sure you know what you're buying, kids. All right. This alcove will have a big 55-inch TV, which should fit just fine, I hope. I don't know, but it should. It looks like it will. Then I'll put a cabinet that will hold the systems for testing, whatever, display purposes, because I'm sure I'll have a few extra. And then this whole wall from top to bottom and from right to left will be nothing but shelves. This will all be shelves, so I can store a ton of games. Over here will be more shelves in this corner next to the window, and then the window will obviously be a window. Don't you love how philosophical I get? All right. Random boxes and packaging and things like that for things that I buy it. Heat gun, drill, things like that. This desk has most of my stuff that I've started selling, and things where, you know, like I bought all these and I need to put cases in them or put them in cases before I do anything with them. One thing I've started doing, because I've had a bunch of extra cases, I just flip the labels inside out and write down what it is, because having an empty box is really annoying, or a blank box is really annoying, I should say. But now they'll all hold discs, and then as I get cases, the correct cases, I'll switch those out, and then I can just change the labels. That goes for like my PSPs and stuff. Let's see, we're going to talk about that in a second. So this is my desk. It's not a fancy setup. Again, I just got this literally set up yesterday. Got an old Dell XPS Studio. It doesn't have the battery in it because it overheats if the battery's in it, and the battery was no good anyways. And then I took off this cover just for extra ventilation. It never leaves this desk or a desk. It's on a fan base to keep it cool. So that's what I use. And it's actually still good. It's got upgraded RAM and stuff. It will run Fallout 3 New Vegas on high settings, so still not a bad thing. This monstrosity is a 26-inch Sharp Aquos TV. I picked that up yesterday. It was actually a really good deal, and I needed it because all I have is that big 55-inch, and it only has 2 inputs. But this bad boy, as you can see, has plenty of inputs. It's got VGA inputs, S-video inputs. Yeah, there you go, focus. And then underneath, it's got HDMI, DVI, and RF. So basically, it's going to allow me to hook up any system that I need to in order to test it. And I'm going to leave it here on the corner of the desk because I feel that's the best place for it. It'll allow me to have easy access and I don't have to get up. So I'm going to sit down now. All right, that's a drafting table, but I'm using it right now just to hold everything. Once I put up shelves, that will become my repaired desk. Obviously, I got a lot of small screwdrivers and spudgers for working on small items. This is a gaming PC that I built. I don't have it hooked up yet, but that's because I've been using the laptop lately and I have no reason to use that. That's the GameCube I showed you guys, which I have to start disassembling now that I've officially confirmed that it works, so that I can start doing the body work on that. What does that say? 1080p resolution RCA. It's just a DVD player. I don't have a Blu-ray, but well, actually I do in there, so it's just not hooked up to there. So little update. As you remember, I had this 3DS XL. I picked up the box, has the manual and the insert, but no AR cards and no charger, but I have the charger and the AR cards are cheap, so whatever. And you can see how grody this housing is on this thing, even though the screens aren't terrible, they're just filthy. That one, yeah, it still works all right. So what I did was I ordered a used one of these that's in perfect condition, but it's off of one of these, so it's an official Nintendo one. So when that comes, I'm going to switch that hardware out. I still have to do the charger port. I'm going to do that tonight. Hopefully that works. That DSi, again, it works, but yeah, there you go. That's a great angle. You see how bad that touchscreen is. I have 10 DSi and 10 DS Lite touchscreens coming in because they're cheap, and there's another reason, but I'm not going to spoil it. That's the DS Lite that used to be pink. It's now Mario Red, and as it turns out, I must have damaged the ribbon a little bit for that touchscreen because it's not working right. So I'll change that with one of the 10 that I have coming in. That's an iPhone 5 that doesn't work, that I'm giving back to my buddy because I can't fix it. He claims he dropped it on the carpet, but I think he dropped it from the Death Star. Update on this thing. As you remember, I accidentally bought 2 Japanese DS games, and this is the one that wouldn't read and wouldn't load. You know what, actually, I'm going to try something. I was trying that on the DS Lite. Out with you, Lego Batman. In with you, Shonen Jump. Watch, the battery's going to be dead on this thing. One-handed. Imagine what I can do, girls. So let's see if it loads up. Oh yeah, this thing came preloaded with like Dr. Mario and a few other games. So obviously I don't want to wipe it. Nope, doesn't see it. So anyways, I emailed the guy that sold me that game, and he was really cool about it. He sent me a refund. He gave me half back because the other game works, so I'm cool with that. Yeah. Other than that, that's my office right now. Turn this way because I'm sure that the light was throwing me off, making me darker. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Previous tenant left this. I'm going to just leave it. If you have any questions or comments, go ahead and leave them below. That's it for today. I will put up a new one tomorrow. Till then, stay classy. If you can't stay classy, be a massive idiot.